just not.
Better not be cursed. Rested in the dust. Now.
We'll see if it aggroes. Anything?
Let's get on with it.
Shadowheart, you like on the way? Or are you just really lost in thought? Like, what's happening? Lizzo, what's happening? You okay? Everybody needing a moment? We can take a long rest. Like, that's okay.
Consider me intrigued.
It's okay to take rest, you know?
Alright. What
Like
now?
you've been doing a lot.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay. We already went shopping with the merchants. So we have the merchants left, which will actually feed into this whole front area.
It is an honor.
And then we have a couple just random ass guards. I feel like we can take on the random ass guards at least. But I could totally be wrong.
You saw to fight.
No, you had to go all the way over there. Yep, here I am. Hellish rebuke. Nicely done. Hex. Blast. You're done.
Open up.
I will ascend.
Over here. Yep, I knew he was coming in. Hi, sweetie. There we go. Action search. Why the fuck not? He don't have enough movement. What's up? Did you have a good dinner? Right? You need to trade up stuff like at a carnival. For real though. I'm doing this for XP. I'm also just doing this because it's gonna help us later. So
What now?
oh, because you already hit first.
With haste.
Might as well do that.
Protect me. Moving.
Sweetie, you're fine. No, that's really rude. Oh, gritty. I was hoping to not get them in, but oh well. Looks like they're in now.
Talk to me.
Okay,
Magte Vertu.
that's fine. Hoping to not drag you two into it, but oh well. Oh look, they're all in a cluster. That'd be a shame, you know. Oh look, we can twin spell Hex. Let's just go ahead and do that.
Time to
Perfect.
strike.
That's just rude.
Let my name be known.
Oh, you're gonna go for Will, you bitch. Hellish rebuke. Hi, sweetie. Thanks. So very helpful. Nice.
Time to push my luck again. Let's
Yeah.
get this over.
That would have been so good if it hit. That would have been so good.
Keep fighting.
Rude. Alright, tough shit. That's just where we're at. Honestly, it's just you that's hurt. Pick up your weapon before you forget it. Hey Violet, welcome in! Welcome into the chaos. It's wild. Oh yeah. Give me all your lunch monies. All the lunch money. I had a bit of chaos during Stardew Valley with some friends. Oh no!
This isn't good.
Alright, he's the last one standing. Not the Stardew Valley ridiculousness. Not the Stardew Valley. Oh no. Yeah, it's not gonna fit over.
I won't give in.
Oh, sorry. I was reading something. And I got distracted for a moment. Do we divine smite? I mean, I would like to. And let's just, you know, for good measure, just do it again. Except when we miss.
Act fast.
That was just incredibly rude. Alright, Will. Why is everyone missing? That's just rude.
Time's running out.
Come on, Lizelle. Thank you. Alright, all we have left is the front entrance and the merchants. But we're gonna worry about them after a long rest.
Moving ahead.
We're gonna worry about that after a long rest and after I loot absolutely everything. Because, yep. Do you have your little baby egg? We do. I gave it to Lizelle. Hi, Aaron. New follow for you, Violet? Hell yeah. Yeah, I usually streams Wednesday through Sunday night. So, like, tomorrow we'll be off. We will leave him to cleaning. You know, he's living his best life cleaning. I don't want to interrupt. Lies. We might be interrupting because we're going to steal some shit.
Not everyone
Yeah. Okay. Well. Don't you like the lovely artwork we did to the lady? But yeah, I usually stream Wednesdays through Sunday nights. So we'll be off tomorrow and we'll be off on Tuesday. We'll be back here on Wednesday. With what? Don't know. It might be more of this. I also have promised chat that I will romance Gale.
at the ready.
No complaints. And I have to do it as a wizard. And
Still
hey,
breathing,
that
despite
might start
everything.
Wednesday depending on if we get to Act 2 tonight. Because I want to have at least one of
Anything
my
else?
playthroughs in Act 2 before I start another.
I'm spent.
And Aaron too, good stuff.
I should
Aaron is
unwind and
phenomenal. Aaron also just had a birthday. We're like birthday week buddies. Oh yeah, don't go in there yet. That's bad news, bears. Don't go over there yet. There's like so many people with birthdays right in this kind of section, and that's like the first time that's really happened for me in a hot minute. We are yee! Yeah, we are. Yeah, and then Robo's got a birthday, I think, next week.
Wish I had a
It's Fair's birthday month. Like, everybody's got birthday stuff happening. Mine's next month on the 4th. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm Pisces, Aries, Pisces, Aries. So it's a whole mess. Mine's next month too. Oh my goodness. We love this. Look at all the birthdays. It's phenomenal. Alright, let's go long rest. And then we will hopefully finish off the rest of the crash. And we can maybe start Act 2. Maybe. Act 2 is my favorite act. is my absolute favorite. Did
Maybe
I
it'll
talk to
bring
you
us
today?
closer.
You don't have anything to say to me.
Yes, darling.
Does anyone else get slightly put off when people put a ton of like dots after everything they say? Cry, get scratched, and all bear running around together? Fuck yeah. It's so cute. Like, I can understand doing it for dramatic effect. Because I do it on my tweets sometimes. Like, I did it for the one tonight because honestly I was scared to attack Grim tonight. Like, it loses its purpose if you're constantly doing it. And then two, like, for me, as a very anxious person, it just, I'm like, okay, you clearly have something else you want to say, but you're not saying it. What does that mean? Just say what you mean. Please? Like, constant. Sorry, I peeked over to a chat and I saw it was popping off and I was just like, oh. Okay. So I was like, okay. We used to have someone in the community that did that all the time, and then I actually had a chat with them because they would do with that when they were typing. And I never knew if they were done talking or not, because it seems like, oh, they're still completing a thought. So I had a thing, I was like, listen, like, I'm streaming, so it's really hard for me sometimes to, like, tell if you're finished a thought. And, like, I don't want to necessarily move on if you're still, like, on this. Yep, my ex used ellipses in a nasty passive. Yeah, to me it's just, nah. Again, I understand if you're doing it for dramatic effect, like I said, I do that for some of my tweets because, like, hey, it makes sense. But if you're doing that constantly, I don't know what to do. My brain can't handle it. Especially if we're talking about something and then we're moving on. If I see ... I'm assuming you're not done with the conversation, so we're going to have to come back to what you're talking about. Okay, I thought I was maybe going to say something very controversial and I was the only one feeling that way. So I just had to ask.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
That was not to what Astarion just said, but... Okay. Alrighty. Long rest. I thought I was gonna, like, I was about to be dragged. Absolutely dragged. We do have channel point, I see you messaging me, Aaron. We do also have channel point, audio, redemptions too, if you want something to laugh at. Because I was very tempted to be like, what kind of place is this? Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. And then I just saw something else. My aunt uses all the periods and I don't, so she has to use ellipses in order to use them all. It has 50, I'm 50, over 50 years old, 5 minutes, like, bruh. Yeah, it's... Or, honestly, like, listen, SNL is not that great,
Hello,
but...
beautiful.
They did have a sketch a couple years ago of, like, Debbie Downer.
And I'll see your delicious self tonight.
The dots are the... Now, obviously, my heart goes out. You know, because, listen, it's been rough. But that's what my brain does with the ...
I hate it here. I want to go home.
Hi, Dasmith. That's what my brain does. I'm neurospicy. I can't. Hi, Dasmith. Can I please get a shout out for Dasmith, by the way? Dasmith and Dibbles are the only two...
Emotional damage!
Only two people who have ever threatened to take my bag at a con. And, like, survive the tale. Because I was being way too... You've seen me play Baldur's Gate. I'm way too hopeful if I got it when I don't. So, like, I had too heavy of a bag, and both Dimples and Dasmith were like, what if we steal your bag? Then you'll have to, then you'll have to take the bag off. It's like we were walking around Philly and they're threatening to steal my bag because my back was ready to break.
Shouldn't have wished to live
I
in
had
more
too many
interesting
books
times.
from PAX Unplugged in my bag. Like, I bought way too
Wanted
much.
the easy path.
This was what, 2 years ago?
Need a quick word.
Back so soon?
Are you going to PAX East? Yes, I am actually going to be on, let me pop over here. I am going to be on a Baldur's Gate panel Cypher put together called Love, Sex, Agency, and Intimacy in Baldur's Gate 3 with Cypher of Tyr, Camilla Panda, Werewolf Feels, Damian Haas, myself, and a surprise guest. Do not ask me because I don't know. And then I'm also going to be on a Take This panel. And we're talking about building communities and safety and such when it comes to those communities and the importance of it. So that's going to be a thing. And then I've also working with Dimples and Calamity, who are the PTI fellows. I will be working with them because I'm working in the library. I'm part of the fellow team and the library team. So yeah, I will be here. I'm going to East, West, and to Unplugged this year because I'll be working with them. So really excited. That's what I've been working on, like outside of that. And then I'm also doing stuff with Take This. So nice. I'll try to swing by the neighborhood for dinner or something. Might be able to grab a pass for one day. Hell yeah, Daz, but that'd be great. I know I was talking to Dimples and Calamity about grabbing dinner one night. Ambrose is going to. East is always in Boston. PAX Unplugged is always in Philadelphia. East always happens in March. Unplugged usually happens in November, December. And then West is usually in the Seattle area, usually September. So the cons I'm going to this year are going to be PAX East, PAX West, Big Bad Con, which happens in San Francisco, and then PAX Unplugged. Those are the ones that I'm going to this year. I will see, lurk, I'm multitasking modding streams. I feel that, Aaron. I was lurking in fairs while I was here. I was lurking in your stream the other night while also streaming, so I get it. But yeah, those are the cons for this year. Next year I'm hoping to hit up more, but it just depends upon jobs and stuff like that. I'm waiting to hear back from a couple places, and that will hopefully help. Because I love doing freelance, but it's not consistently paying the bills. And I'll be honest, I know I've been editing some of my we'll get serious for a hot second. Let me save before there's any kind of glitch. So let me take that down. So I've talked about it before. I have a couple chronic illnesses and such. And most of you have seen me deal with like my chronic pain and flare-ups. But I've noticed that on a couple of streams you can probably see it. I have alopecia. So my body's immune system attacks my hair. So I have bald spots that pop up. I do my best to hide it, because it's not always fun to have that on screen. But sometimes I don't even know that I have it in place. That's why a lot of the time you see me messing with my hair on stream, because I'm going, and as I'm going, I'm looking and I'm getting a better view and seeing them. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. I have it not super severe compared to other folks. It's not contagious, so don't worry. You're not going to go bald around me or anything like that. But it's just, hey, how my body handles things. So if you're ever wondering why I mess with my hair a lot, one, I do that because I fidget, but two, I'm always trying to keep an eye out for them because they pop up, and they've been popping up more. Stress can make it worse. So I've been very stressed recently, so it's been a little bit worse. So I have no problem talking about it. I'm very open about it. If you had talked to me about this when I was younger, no, I wouldn't have, because hey, people are mean. But I trust our community, and I think it's important to talk about these things. So hey, but there might be days where, hey, my hair, you might see one. You can ask me about it. It's okay. And as long as we're all respectful, please. But just so you are all aware, because, hey, I'm noticing it popping out more. So there might be days where it's harder for me to style and such, but I have no problem talking about it. But I've noticed that it's picking up more because of the stress. Autoimmune usually gets worse if there's any kind of stressor in the space. So, yeah, like I said, I like to be honest. I trust y'all. Not the ad kicking off right now. And I've talked about it before too with my community, but I also know we have a lot of newcomers in the space. So, yeah, like I said, it is what it is. Luckily, I have very thick curly hair. Ad silencing important combos, rude. Listen, if it's not ads, it's OBS. So, it's not ads, it's OBS throwing a problem. So, like, it's gonna be one or the other. OBS is worse. I agree. I completely agree with you. Here's all the loot from the people we just killed. Never mind, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Where we get this stuff, don't worry about it. But yeah, if you all have ever have any questions or things like that, like I said, I'm pretty open and honest about it. There's some things in my life that I will not share online. My mod team knows some things just because, hey, safety. But like, I'm pretty open when it comes to just a lot of the stuff. So, and LBR, tons of peeps in the community seem to have the autos or yep. It's been honestly, while it sucks that we're all dealing with it, it's been really nice to see everyone more comfortable to talk about it, because that would not have happened 5-6 years ago. It wouldn't have. And I've been told that I don't have a chronic
I'm ready.
illness, pain enough to qualify for disability and stuff like that. I've been told that specifically by other people that deal with it, and it's not a competition. So like, it's such bullshit. So, like I said, I'm just happy people are getting more comfortable talking about it.
Go on then. Be on your way.
Whatever is going on with me is undiagnosed because of being uninsured for a while and not having my own car to get to doctor's appointments at the moment. But yeah, wild thing to decide for someone else, but okay. Yeah, people be out of pocket. And Wicked, I totally feel that. Even when I was in a space where I could get those things, I didn't get my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome diagnosis until 2 years ago. And like, my sister has been diagnosed with it since she was 16. So like, and the funny thing is my own parents don't believe I have it. But because it's so different from my sister's. It's genetic. Like, not OBS going down.